Your person is trying to confess something but is afraid of losing you. They've been keeping. Archangel Michael says, the heavens tremble with the weight of unspoken truths circling your destiny tonight. There is a storm within the heart of someone deeply connected to you, a storm that has raged for months, perhaps even years, yet they have remained silent. They watch you from a distance, torn apart by the desire to confess and the fear of losing the bond they cherish more than life itself. Archangel Michael says, this silence is not out of betrayal but of overwhelming love. This person walks through every day carrying a heavy secret that eats away at their soul. They fear that if the words escape their lips, your heart will shatter, and the thread binding you both will snap forever. There are moments when they hold their phone, typing long messages they never send. Nights when they whisper your name into the dark, imagining the courage to face you and finally speak the truth. Yet, every sunrise brings hesitation, because losing you feels like losing the very breath in their lungs. This hidden truth has wrapped itself around their life, shaping every decision, every step closer or further from you. And though you feel something is unsaid, you cannot imagine the depth of this secret they guard with trembling hands. Archangel Michael says, destiny is now pressing against the walls they've built. The time of hiding is nearing its end, and divine forces are aligning to bring their confession to light. The universe cannot let a heart drown in silence forever, especially when love, pure and unbroken, has been its anchor all along. They dream of a moment when their eyes meet yours without the shadow of secrecy, a moment when they can finally tell you why they have acted strangely, why their emotions seem to clash between warmth and retreat. That moment is coming, and it will shake the ground beneath your connection. You might have noticed their behavior shifting in recent days, the hesitations, the stares, the way their hands tremble when you draw too close to the truth. It is not your imagination. It is the weight of what they want to say but cannot. Archangel Michael says, fear is a powerful chain, and your person is bound tightly by it. They fear your reaction, fear the possibility that once you know, you might never look at them the same way again. And yet, love burns so brightly within them that keeping silent feels just as unbearable. There is a divine reason you are reading this message now. Heaven has seen your confusion, your wondering heart sensing something hidden yet unspoken. You deserve clarity, and Archangel Michael has stepped forth to ensure you will not be left in darkness. Your person's secret is tied to their deepest vulnerability. They have not trusted anyone else with it, not friends, not family, not even themselves fully. But the divine is preparing a moment where the truth will rise to the surface, carried by trembling lips and tear-filled eyes. They have written letters they never delivered, messages that remain unsent, and even stood outside your door before turning away in fear. Each time, they longed to break the silence, but the terror of losing you outweighed the relief of confession. Archangel Michael says, understand this, their silence is not indifference. It is not a lack of love. It is the opposite. It is love so fierce, so consuming, that it cannot risk its own destruction. This person wakes each morning hoping for strength and goes to bed each night haunted by regret. They replay every missed chance, every moment they could have told you but didn't. This cycle has trapped them, leaving their heart aching for freedom. Archangel Michael says, the divine is now moving obstacles aside. A path is being cleared so that this secret can no longer remain buried. It is necessary for your connection to grow stronger, and for healing to finally take place. You may have felt sudden waves of emotion lately, as if someone's soul is calling out to you in silence. These are not coincidences, they are the echoes of their suppressed words, rippling across the unseen bond between you. Your guides are whispering that what's hidden must come to light, not to break you apart, but to rebuild something even greater from truth. Archangel Michael says, imagine a moment soon when they stand before you, unable to hide anymore. Their voice may shake, tears may fall, but the words will spill out like a dam finally breaking. It will be overwhelming, but necessary. They will tell you why they've been distant at times, why they've seemed burdened. You will hear the raw honesty of someone who has loved you more deeply than you've ever known, even if fear kept it locked away. The confession may shock you. It holds pieces of their past, their struggles, and even their sacrifices made silently for your happiness. But in that revelation, you will finally see the full measure of their heart. The angels will be present in that moment, surrounding you both with light, ensuring that what is spoken will not destroy, but liberate. Every divine sign lately has pointed to this breakthrough. Dreams, repeated names, sudden emotions, and even unexplainable urges to reach out to them, all are nudges from heaven urging the chains of silence to break. This is why you have not been able to let go of this connection. Why, no matter the distance, your souls remain intertwined like threads of divine tapestry. The confession is the missing piece that must fall into place. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart with compassion. When the truth comes, it will be raw and imperfect, but it will be drenched in sincerity. Listen not just with your ears, but with the understanding of a soul who knows the pain of fear and the weight of love unspoken. And when the moment arrives, know that heaven itself orchestrated it, not as a punishment, but as a divine act of setting both your hearts free. Archangel Michael says, the universe cannot watch love be strangled by silence any longer. Every angel is working tirelessly to bring courage into this person's spirit, to guide them toward you, and to ensure that what has been hidden finally finds a voice. They have envisioned this confession countless times, what they will say, how they will hold your hands, how they will plead for you to understand. This scene lives in their mind like a movie on repeat, aching to become real. Your person fears losing you because they know you are irreplaceable. They believe that once you know, you might step away forever. But Archangel Michael assures you that truth, when guided by divine light, does not destroy destiny, it strengthens it. This is not an ending, it is the breaking of chains so that a new, more powerful bond can rise. You are reading this because heaven wants you to be ready to receive their trembling honesty with grace, ready to see beyond fear and into the soul that has adored you silently. Archangel Michael says, you will soon notice divine signs, messages in dreams, unexpected encounters, strange synchronicities, that will lead you to this moment of revelation. Trust these signs. They are heavenly breadcrumbs guiding you toward healing. And when the day comes, let your heart be a sanctuary. Let your presence tell them that love is stronger than secrets, stronger than fear, stronger than any past mistake or hidden pain. For it is only through confession that two souls can truly unite under divine blessing. Archangel Michael says, "Nights have grown heavy in the heart of this person who loves you. When the world sleeps, their mind does not rest. They pace across silent rooms, staring at the ceiling, clutching memories they can't share, knowing that one word from their lips could change everything between you. They imagine your reaction 1,000 times, sometimes seeing your eyes filled with understanding, other times seeing you walk away, leaving them shattered. It is this uncertainty that chains their tongue and holds their confession deep in shadow. Yet, heaven sees the burden. Angels have watched tears fall when no one is around to comfort them. Silent prayers rise from their trembling lips, pleading for the right time, the courage to finally reveal what has been hidden for so long. Every heartbeat carries your name. Every breath is wrapped around the thought of you. Even when they smile in front of others, their soul aches with the longing to set this truth free, to fall into your arms and whisper everything they've been too afraid to say. But divine timing cannot be rushed, and Archangel Michael says the moment of revelation is slowly being drawn by unseen hands. The stars are aligning, and soon destiny will place you both in a moment where silence cannot survive. Heaven is preparing both your hearts. Signs have already begun, unexplained emotions, dreams where their face appears, sudden flashes of intuition telling you something is unsaid. These are not coincidences, they are heavenly nudges guiding you toward truth. Your person has even attempted to write it all down, a letter that could change everything. That letter sits hidden in a drawer or a saved draft on their phone, waiting for the courage to deliver it. It is their soul poured out, words soaked in trembling devotion. Archangel Michael says, this confession is not just about a secret. It is about healing, breaking barriers, and allowing love to finally breathe without fear. The angels are guiding you both toward a divine moment of truth. Days will pass, and you'll notice strange shifts around you. Conversations that seem guided, opportunities to meet this person unexpectedly, and even music or messages that echo what has been hidden. These are divine markers, pulling you closer to the moment where everything will change. Your person has been misunderstood by many, but not by heaven. Heaven sees the purity of their heart, even if fear has made them seem distant or conflicted. What they hide is not betrayal, it is vulnerability, pain, and a desperate need to protect the bond they have with you. Archangel Michael says, your role is vital. Your own heart must be softened, ready to listen without judgment, ready to hold space for trembling honesty. This is why you are receiving this message now, to prepare you for what is coming. And when that day arrives, it will not be ordinary. It will feel as though time has stopped, as if the universe itself has bent to bring this long-awaited confession to life. Angels whisper that tears will flow on that day, not tears of sorrow, but tears of release. You will see a side of this person you've never seen before, a raw, unguarded spirit stripped of all pretense. It will be a moment where heaven touches earth, allowing truth to finally set love free. Archangel Michael says, you may feel overwhelmed by emotion, but remember this is not an ending, it is a rebirth. A divine chance to rebuild something even stronger, based on honesty, understanding, and the blessings of the heavens. This confession has been locked away for too long. Silence has weighed on both of you, creating distance and confusion. But once the words are spoken, light will pour into every shadow, revealing the love that fear tried to hide. Even now, as you read this, spiritual forces are moving. Doors are being opened, courage is being woven into the fabric of their spirit, and the chains of silence are starting to loosen. Archangel Michael says, when they finally approach you, they will seem different. Their voice may quiver, their hands may shake, but there will be a glow in their eyes, a glow of a soul finally stepping into divine truth. You will feel it before they even speak. The air will shift, your heart will sense the magnitude of the moment, and every angel will stand in witness as this long-awaited confession unfolds. It will not be easy for them. Every word will feel like stepping through fire. But the love they hold for you is stronger than fear, stronger than the pain of rejection. This love is heaven-sent, unshaken by time or obstacles. Archangel Michael promises, when the secret is revealed, it will unlock blessings you cannot yet imagine. What seemed like a heavy burden will transform into a bridge leading to deeper connection and divine purpose. Night after night, they have imagined your embrace after telling you everything. They've envisioned the possibility of forgiveness, of healing, of being able to finally breathe without secrets pressing on their chest. Even in their dreams, they reach for your hand, whispering words they cannot yet say aloud. The angels have heard these whispers, and they have carried them straight to you in ways you felt but not understood. Archangel Michael says, soon the universe will align so that there is no room left for hiding. This is not an accident but divine orchestration, a sacred mission to bring both of your souls into light and truth. The journey ahead will require courage, but heaven assures you both will not face it alone. Angelic hands will guide each word, soften each fear, and hold you both in divine protection. This moment of truth is closer than you think. A shift is coming that will push them to the edge where silence can no longer hold them back. It may come through a message, a face-to-face encounter, or even an unexpected divine sign that leaves no choice but honesty. You will be caught off guard by the timing, yet your soul will recognize it instantly. Everything will make sense. The hesitation, the strange distance, the emotions that seem too complex to explain. Archangel Michael says, your destiny with this person is written in heavenly light, and nothing can erase it. Not fear, not silence, not time. The confession is simply the key to unlocking the next chapter of your divine connection. Hold steady, for what is coming is bigger than either of you. It is not just about words spoken but about a spiritual transformation that will shape the future of your bond. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, in the quiet of night, when the world feels still, this person sits alone with the weight of unspoken words pressing heavily upon their chest. Their heart races every time they imagine standing before you, revealing what has been locked away for so long. The fear of losing you keeps them silent, yet the pain of silence itself is slowly consuming them. Every moment apart from you feels like a missed chance. There have been countless times when they reached for the phone, their fingers trembling over your name, only to stop, delete, and put it down again. They have walked past your door, stood places they knew you would be, hoping for divine courage to finally break free from their own chains. But Archangel Michael says, heaven cannot allow this silence to last forever. Angels are now surrounding this person, whispering courage into their soul, guiding their trembling spirit toward a moment where confession becomes inevitable. This is not an accident. You are meant to hear the truth, and it is coming sooner than you think. The heavens have seen your patience, your confusion, and even your tears as you wonder why they sometimes seem distant or conflicted. The truth is that love has never left their heart. It has only been hidden beneath layers of fear, guilt, and the heavy belief that losing you would destroy them completely. Archangel Michael says, the divine light of truth is breaking through every shadow that has held this secret captive. Signs are appearing more frequently now. You feel them in dreams, in sudden emotions, in moments when you sense their energy even from far away. These are not coincidences. They are divine signals that the time for silence is nearly over. This person's soul has been battling within itself for far too long. One part longs to run to you and bear everything, while the other is terrified that you will walk away forever once you know. Heaven watches this battle and weeps, knowing that love is meant to flow freely, not be imprisoned by fear. They have even considered confiding in someone else, someone who could bridge the gap and tell you the truth for them. But Archangel Michael says, only they can do this. Only they can step into divine courage and speak from their own heart, because the healing must come directly from them to you. And when that day comes, your soul will recognize it. Even before words are spoken, you will feel the energy shift, the weight in the air changing, and you will know that something long hidden is finally ready to surface. You may be wondering why heaven allows this delay, why you have been left in uncertainty for so long. Archangel Michael says, divine timing is delicate and precise. Both of you had lessons to learn, inner healing to experience, and strength to build before this truth could safely be revealed. This waiting has not been wasted, it has been sacred preparation. Every tear you've shed, every restless night, every moment of wondering has been shaping you into someone who can receive this confession with understanding instead of anger. Heaven has been shaping them too, pushing them toward courage, guiding them through trials meant to break their chains of fear. And now, as the angels look upon your connection, they see the perfect storm of destiny forming. Soon, circumstances will align in such a way that silence is no longer possible. A divine encounter is being prepared, a moment where they can no longer hide, and you can no longer be kept in the dark. Archangel Michael says, do not fear this moment. It will feel intense, emotional, perhaps even overwhelming, but it is divinely protected. Angels will hold you both, ensuring that what is revealed will not destroy your bond but set it ablaze with new strength and clarity. Every day, this person imagines a life where they no longer have to hide. They envision walking beside you without this heavy shadow hanging over their heart. In their private prayers, they ask heaven to forgive them for waiting so long and beg for the chance to make it right before it's too late. Archangel Michael says, those prayers have been heard. Heaven is responding, not with punishment, but with a chance for redemption. The universe is orchestrating a moment where they can finally speak their truth and free both of you from the prison of silence. It will not happen in an ordinary way. It may come during a moment of divine interruption, a sudden meeting, an emotional outpouring, or even a moment where external events push the truth to the surface unexpectedly. But when it happens, know this: every word will be real. Every tear will carry the weight of long-suppressed emotions. And every heartbeat in that moment will be guided by divine hands, ensuring that the truth leads to healing, not destruction. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven is preparing your heart for this encounter." Already you may feel moments of compassion rising in you, even without knowing why. At times, you might think of this person and feel waves of understanding and forgiveness that seem to come from nowhere. These are angelic infusions, softening your heart for what's to come. Your connection with this person runs deeper than words. It is a spiritual bond woven long before you met on this earth. That bond cannot be broken by fear, by mistakes, or by silence. The confession is simply the bridge that will lead you both closer to the destiny heaven has written for you. And when this moment comes, Archangel Michael says, let grace lead your response. See through the trembling voice, the quivering hands, and the tear-streaked face to the truth behind it all. That love has been here all along, only waiting for divine courage to set it free. Night will turn into dawn, and dawn into day, and you will begin to see changes. Their messages will feel different, their eyes when they see you will hold a desperate plea you cannot ignore. The angels will stir your intuition so strongly that you will know something monumental is approaching. Archangel Michael says, when that moment arrives, it will feel as though the universe itself is holding its breath. The world around you may even feel quieter, the light around you softer, as though heaven is clearing a space for this sacred exchange. They will struggle to find words, but once they begin, it will pour out like a flood. Years of silence, of unspoken emotions, of fears and regrets will finally spill into the open, washing away the walls that have kept you apart. And when you hear it all, you will understand what heaven has been trying to tell you all along, that love is never meant to hide. That divine truth, no matter how delayed, always arrives in time to heal and restore what was nearly lost. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, as each moment passes, the divine veil between truth and silence grows thinner. The angels are no longer whispering but standing beside this person, pressing upon their spirit with heavenly strength. Their heart pounds with an intensity they can no longer ignore, knowing that what they've kept hidden must soon rise like the sun breaking through the darkest night. In their dreams, they already speak to you. Their soul wanders to your presence, holding you close and finally uttering the words they've feared for so long. When they awaken, tears fall silently, for they know the dream felt real, as if heaven is rehearsing the sacred moment that will soon unfold in reality. Archangel Michael says, divine alignment is not gentle, it is powerful, unstoppable, and written into destiny. What is meant to be spoken cannot stay buried, and what is meant to be healed cannot remain in pain. This confession is not just a choice they are making, it is a divine command woven into the path of both your souls. You may feel restless at night, unable to explain why your heart feels heavy one moment and overwhelmed with compassion the next. These waves of emotion are not random, they are your soul preparing to receive a truth so deep that it will forever change the way you see this person and the love that binds you. Even now, heaven is moving people, places, and timing into alignment. A conversation you overhear, a message you stumble upon, or a sudden encounter will all be stepping stones toward the destined moment. Archangel Michael says, "Pay attention, for the angels are leaving signs everywhere, guiding you toward this revelation. This person has battled inner demons, shame, and fear of rejection. Yet, deep within them is an unshakable hope that when they finally speak, you will not turn away. They pray every night that heaven will soften your heart, surround you with understanding, and allow their trembling words to be received with grace. The angels are answering those prayers even now. Heavenly light is wrapping around you like a protective shield, not to block the truth, but to prepare you to hold it without pain. Your compassion will be the bridge that transforms fear into healing." Archangel Michael says, "When they stand before you, their voice quivering, you will see not just a person but a soul that has carried an unbearable burden. You will feel the sincerity in every syllable, and you will know heaven itself guided them to finally set both of you free. This journey has been long, filled with misunderstandings and moments where you doubted their feelings. But divine eyes see what human eyes cannot, the unwavering love that has never left their heart. They have carried it through sleepless nights, through moments of despair, and through silent prayers whispered when no one was listening." Archangel Michael says, "Do not mistake their silence for absence. Love this strong cannot be erased by time or fear. It has been hidden, yes, but like a seed buried beneath the soil, it has been growing roots, waiting for the divine season to bloom into truth. And that season is almost here. The angels are setting the stage for a confession that will not only heal wounds but also awaken a deeper connection you never imagined possible. Every detail of this divine plan has been orchestrated with care, every sign you felt, every moment of intuition pulling you toward them, every inexplicable wave of emotion. Heaven has been speaking to you, telling you that something sacred is approaching. Archangel Michael says, when the moment finally arrives, it will not be in haste. Time will seem to slow, and the world around you will fade as destiny takes center stage. You will feel the presence of angels surrounding you both, ensuring that fear does not win, that love finally speaks. Their confession will not be polished or perfect. It will come with tears, with trembling hands, with pauses where they struggle to find words strong enough to hold the weight of their feelings. But in that imperfection lies the most divine truth, a love so powerful that it dared to fight fear for the sake of connection. When you hear their words, a lifetime of unspoken emotions will unravel. You will finally understand the distance, the hesitations, and the hidden looks that seem to say more than they ever spoke aloud. All the pieces will fit together, revealing a love story that heaven refused to let end in silence. Archangel Michael promises that this moment will mark a new chapter in your life. Once the truth is spoken, chains will fall, hearts will heal, and a divine bond will ignite brighter than ever before. Even as you read this, forces beyond what you can see are moving rapidly. Dreams will intensify, signs will multiply, and encounters will unfold with perfect timing. These are not coincidences, they are the rhythm of heaven, drawing you both toward the destiny written long ago. Archangel Michael says, you may feel a sudden urge to reach out, or you may find yourself in situations where this person unexpectedly appears before you. These are divine openings, moments prepared by angels to gently push this truth into the light. The person you love has been trapped in fear for so long that they have forgotten what it feels like to breathe freely. But heaven is not allowing them to remain imprisoned. Soon, their spirit will burst through the walls they've built, and their confession will flow like a river long blocked by stone. This revelation is not just for closure, it is for rebirth. What comes after this confession will be a bond purified by honesty, shielded by divine blessing, and guided by a purpose greater than both of you. Archangel Michael says, there will be a moment after the confession when silence fills the air, not the silence of fear, but the silence of awe, of hearts overwhelmed by the power of truth. You will feel the presence of angels in that stillness, holding both of you in light, whispering that destiny has finally found its way. From that moment on, the past will no longer have chains around your bond. The weight of misunderstanding will lift, replaced by a clarity that shines like dawn breaking over darkness. This is not a fleeting promise but a divine certainty. The confession will happen, and when it does, it will not lead to loss, it will lead to transformation. Heaven has decreed it, and angels are already in motion to fulfill it. Archangel Michael says, stay open, stay ready, and trust the divine timing. The love you've always felt but never fully understood is about to speak, and when it does, your life will never be the same again. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.